Hey Coach, it's Matt here from the VIP Nutrition Coach Show. A show where we teach nutrition coaches, health coaches, and registered dietitians like you how to build a VIP client experience so you can earn a full-time income building a coaching business working with clients you love. Both my co-hosts Kate and I went from side hustle struggle to seven-figure online coaches by providing our clients with a VIP experience. And every week, we bring you an episode to show you how to do the same. And today, we bring on one of the many VIP coach mentorship clients who has managed to start earning a full-time income working part-time hours in their online coaching business. Today's guest, Courtney Brown, went from working crazy hours at the gym, charging just $20 per week for her nutrition coaching, to earning enough to support both her and her partner moving to a new city without the pressure of having to get jobs. In fact, her business was doing so well that they teamed up to build an online coaching business together. And in just 20 to 25 hours per week of work, they are earning a full-time income as online coaches. If you'd love to learn exactly how Courtney managed to build her business and how you too can turn it into a sustainable career, give this episode a listen. And this episode is a snippet from one of the weekly live trainings we do in the Online Nutrition Coach Community Facebook group. So if you'd love to get access to over 50 trainings just like this one, plus resources and support to start earning a full-time income while working part-time hours as an online coach, you can head directly to the Online Nutrition Coach Community Facebook group or go to beyondmacros.com/community to get access. Plus, I'll send you our most popular live class, which will show you how to go from side hustle to full-time coach in less than 6 months. All right, that's enough from me. Now for the episode.
There's so much power in your current network. You know, we have some coaches who join like VIP Coach Launchpad, for example, who don't have much of like a social media presence. But the thing is, like, everybody in here knows people. You've got a lot, like the network effect's amazing. If you can just get a few of those people you know to be your clients and provide them that VIP experience, and then that unlocks another layer of people you have access to. And that unlocks another layer of people you have access to. If you can create a business like Courtney and Rory have created, where you provide such an amazing experience to your clients that most of your marketing is done by your clients for you, it makes it a lot easier. Because, of course, you're probably not working from 4 a.m. to 8 p.m. anymore, are you?
I haven't got up at 4 a.m. for like a year now. So good.
Yeah. What kind of work hours would you say that you put in at this point on Human?
I probably do, I'd say like roughly 20 hours a week, 25 hours a week, which isn't full-time hours, but I think because we have all our systems in place, we know when we're checking in, we know what we're doing outside of that, we have our meetings when we need to, that it's just a lot easier to work on it than like, you know, like working like 10 hours straight a day and then not getting anything done, but like just bunching up the work and just getting the number one things done. I remember you said to me, Matt, like you need to focus on the number one thing that's obviously going to support your income. And for me, that's checking in my clients. So like, they're going to pay me if I'm doing a good job. So that means they're my number one. It's not like probably an Instagram post. Yes, that will come, but later. So like I always think of the number one priority that needs to be done that day and have a plan through there, which is, I don't know, it makes it less work, but you have a plan and that means you're progressing, you're building, which is good.
Yeah, I think that's so important for people here. It's like you're working part-time hours, you have a full-time income from the business that you're putting the part-time hours into. And most importantly, it's like, you know what is number one. The only reason that you're getting that full-time income is because of your clients. And so you always put them number one. And that's one of the most important things about a VIP experience, is that you're always doing what's in the best interest of your clients. And that's one of the things that I have so much respect for you about, is like, I've always seen that out of you. Because I actually went through your coaching experience when we first started working together. I was like, I need to see what this looks like. And, you know, I was like, this is amazing. I can't believe the value that you're giving me and you're only charging this much.
I know. That was so long ago.
Yeah, the process has evolved since then, but it was amazing even back then. So Yeah, I think that's a really important thing. If nobody heard anything that we talked about this whole time and was just looking at our mouths moving and not hearing it, that's the one thing that you should hear is if you always put your clients first and always remember that they're the reason that you have this business and your business will be successful in the first place, you will be successful.
Yeah, I'm a testament to that as well, now that I do that.
Obviously, you and I have worked together for like 3 years, so I've been asking a lot of the questions. But Kate, I'm curious if there's anything that you think I might have missed or that we should really, pull out of Courtney while we have her and give that value back to the community.
Yeah, I actually wanted to bring to the attention of the community that Courts is working with her partner, Roz, and they built Human together. So I know we do have some coaches out there who are looking to partner up like with their partner, with their spouse, and build a business. So Courts, I would love for you to just talk a little bit about what some of the challenges that you faced were and how you worked through them, and just, what kind of roles you guys both play in your business.
In COVID with your partner is a very stressful thing, but also really exciting because you guys, we obviously have the same values. We want to help people, and working together on something you love with someone you love is a really, really cool, exciting thing. But of course, it gets stressful. Initially, we really struggled with finding who was the best person for particular jobs in our business. So we try to do everything together, and then we would like butt heads, or we'd try not to do things and then that would not work. So with the help of you guys, obviously, in talking it through, we started to find some really different roles for each other to take into our responsibility and then meet to do other things. So, for example, that was for Rory loves the programming. He's in charge of the program and he runs me through it every now and then, but that's his job. My job was a little bit more of the marketing side and setting up the systems with emails and apps and whatever it is we use. So then we weren't working on everything together, but we were supporting each other there. So that was a good conversation with you guys. We had just trying to figure out where our energy and time is best spent to support our business, because we thought we had to do everything together, but you don't. Like, I trust him. He's good at what he does, so he can do that. And I'll obviously do what I need to do, and then we kind of bring it all together. So that was a big challenge, but we've now really, I don't know what he'll say, but I feel nailed it. Yeah, I think that was like the biggest challenge for us. I mean, it did change a lot because obviously we're a male and a female, and perhaps our soulmate clients were a little bit different, and that really was confusing for our messaging, which I don't know, potentially could have slowed us down because we were a bit like talking to females and males. And I think like we went through it, we had like 3 male ideal clients and 3 female ideal clients, and it was a little bit all over the place. So once we kind of figured out who we're talking to, and Rory speaks to his male soulmate clients and I speak to our female soulmate clients, it works a lot better because we're both messaging to the people we want to speak to and we can both help them. We're just doing it, in a different way or in different avenues. So I feel more fueled and passionate with my work, and he can actually talk to his soulmate clients too. So figuring that out was really important too, because as a couple, you might want to work with females and someone else might want to work with males or kids or whatever it is. And then a business together with confusing messaging, as we know, does not work. So I think that was a big lesson we learned as well, which has obviously really helped in the past, 6 months.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you touched on that, because I remember talking about that. On weekly calls, like with the messaging and like the ideal female client and the ideal male client. And so I'm really proud of you for getting super dialed in on exactly who you want to talk to. And now your business is thriving because of it. And you definitely are speaking to her heart and soul. I read all of your posts. I'm like, oh, damn, like that's so good. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's easy now. That it used to be hard, but it's so easy now because I know who she is and I know what she needs. So yeah, it's the best feeling. So good. And
you found her through working with other clients. So it was this kind of that evolution of like, okay, like I want to work with women of this certain age who are active. Mm-hmm. And then it just kept getting like further niche down. Was it just based off of like who you were working with?
Yeah, I really think it was like was working, so like my first clients who paid me $20 a week, they were a couple, so a male and a female. And so totally different, took up lots of my time for not much money. It kind of progressed from there. And then I think as a female, I was speaking to females a little bit more. It's hard for me to talk to males, like not like physically, I talk to anyone, but like to actually get a message across to a male we want to work with. Like Rory could easily write a post to him or a blog or have the conversation, but I don't know what boys think about. Like it would be good if I did sometimes. I don't know if I want to, but it's just like, it's just so much easier when you kind of know who you need to talk to. But yeah, I worked with mums, I worked with athletes, males, females, my cousin who's 14, like just like different kinds of people. And then over time, I like weeding out the people who I didn't connect with or who didn't need me. And then it just evolved because I found that mini niche and realized that girls needed me there and I could help them. And so it like just grew.
Yeah. I love that story. Love that evolution, Court. You're awesome.
I'm getting there.
That was amazing. I didn't even think about that topic, but that's huge because we have so many couples who are building this business together. So I'm excited to share it with them in particular because, you know, Courts and Rory can be a really good role model for that.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah. Was there anything else that you thought we should highlight? Or Courts, is there anything that you feel like we haven't talked about yet that would be really helpful for people who were in your shoes, you know, 3 years ago?
I know, like we all say it, but everyone's like, oh, I really want to do it. I've got to do it. I want to create my own life and have a bit of freedom. And starting is really, really hard. So I think for me, saying yes to those 2 clients made it easier because it kind of forced me into doing it. Like I need a bit of pressure to get stuff done. Otherwise I would have been like, oh, I'm not ready or I don't know how to help you. So just saying yes or just doing your best and then asking for support or help is number one, because you're just going to never, ever start. I mean, like get on a call with someone, ask a question. I think Matt, we had like a few calls before I decided to do anything anyway. So we just chatted and tried to make plans and then figure out where I could go from there. And then once I think you've made the decision, it makes it a lot easier to continue to do it. But I don't know what the answer is to just saying yes. Something's obviously going to happen and you're like, I need to do this, but don't be scared. Like what's the worst that could happen? Like you need someone to help you with a question or your client says, this isn't for me. Like you got to learn. It's I don't know, but it's the best thing I've ever done. Like every day I get up and I'm like, I love what I'm working towards now. Like it's so good.
Gives me the feels to hear that, Courts.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I think, you know, as we wrap things up here, what would you tell anybody who's sitting there considering like, should I get a mentor, whether it's doing the VIP coach mentorship with Kate and I, or just, you know, getting some help? What would you tell somebody who's sitting there like, you know, debating whether or not, you know, they should get some help in building this business?
Coaches need coaches too. And I think that's something I've always sworn by. I've had nutrition coaches, training coaches, business coaches, health coach, like life coach, whatever it is. Like you need people there to guide you. They've been through it. They know what to do. I mean, your clients get a coach, like you're the coach. So like it kind of goes hand in hand. I think just having someone to bounce off ideas is really important as well, because you get stuck in your head sometimes and you sit there going, is this the right thing to do? Should I be doing this? Is there a better way? Is there an easier way? Is there, you know, so many different things that I would not know because I'm not really business minded. Now I am, thanks to you guys. Now I have a bit of a plan, but it's scary because you obviously invest with these people who are going to help you with your business and you don't know, but people invest in you for your coaching too. So you should have that faith in other people to know that they can help you because you can help people. And if it allows you to help more people, I mean, we're all here to help people and contribute. So if it allows you to do that and that like fills your cup, then there's really not much to lose, is there?
Couple bucks, but you can make it back. That's the approach I've always taken to getting mentorship. But
exactly.
Yeah. If you learn something, is it really a loss? Exactly.
And I think finding that right person who you can connect to and who understands you is really, really important. Like you guys just make it so easy to talk and you get it and you've been there. So it like a lot of it is experience too, which I really like, because that helps me go, oh, I'm not the only one failing, or I'm not the only one who made this stupid mistake. You know, like people have done it before. So it's good to be real as well.
Well, yeah. So if anybody who does watch the recording this is interested in exploring mentorship with Kate and I through the VIP Coach Mentorship, just reach out to us. We're happy to open up a conversation. We can get you set up with a call with one of the coaches on our team to see where you really need to focus in your business. Because, Courts, I imagine you didn't really know where you needed to focus when you started out.
No idea. I was like, I remember sitting at my table, looking out the window and just being like, I've got 2 clients. What do I do now? Like, I remember that moment to be like, someone help me. And he did.
All right, coaches, that's it for today's episode. If you'd like to hear the rest of this training, get access to tons more like it, plus other free trainings and resources to help you scale your online coaching business, you can head directly to the Online Nutrition Coach Community Facebook group, or go to beyondmacros.com/community to get access. Plus, I'll send you our most popular live class, which will show you how to go from side hustle to full-time coach in less than 6 months. I hope to see you in the community so I can put a face to the name. I'll see you there.